Hey, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips that I found to be the absolute best for creating epic drone videos. And I'm going to share them with you so that you can create content that stands out from the crowd. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. My name is Timothy, and on my channel I focus on tech, tools, and tutorials just like this one that help you create the best content that you can for your YouTube channel and your production. So if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a fresh episode that I drop to you twice every single week. So let's jump right into the tips. And tip number 1 I have is to add motion to your shot. You want to avoid flying only forward or backwards or side to side. You want to actually add multiple levels of motion. One of the best ways to do this is through tilting the gimbal. So for example, if you're flying forward, why not tilt the gimbal and the camera facing down and slowly have the camera tilt up while moving forwards or backwards, and it creates a really nice revealing shot. If you want to take this to the ultimate level, you can actually stack multiple levels of these motion techniques together. So for example, you could tilt your camera up while moving the drone forward and raising altitude and panning left or right. These kind of shots just add a whole different level to your footage that's really going to make things look awesome. And hey, I'm going to leave 2 links in the description below to videos that I've made about settings for your gimbal and camera that really help to smooth out those motions so things aren't really jerky. You definitely want smooth motions as you're moving around, and so I've got some tips in those videos on how to get that happening on your DJI drone. Now, I made the video about the Mavic Pro, but it's certainly applicable to any DJI drone, so check that out in the description below. Tip number 2 is perspective. You want to be able to show the scale of what you're filming. A lot of times as drone videographers, we are showing landscapes or really vast spaces that look really amazing from the air. Well, you want to be able to show to the viewer a perspective. So one of the ways you can do that is actually flying your drone in front of something. So say passing by a tree or a building or something, that actually adds perspective into the shot. Another way to do it is if you're shooting a landscape, you can show something in the shot like a boat or a car or a person, something that actually gives the viewer an object to identify with so they can see the scale at which you are filming. So step number 2 is perspective. Step number 3 to epic drone videos is to shoot in higher frame rates so that you can get slow motion video in post. What I mean by that is to maybe shoot at 4K at 60 frames per second or maybe 1080 at 120 frames per second so that when you're in post, you can actually get really slow motion footage. This makes your footage really buttery, and anytime anything's in slow motion, it automatically looks more cinematic. That's why so many filmmakers use slow motion for their B-roll. But when you translate that to drone shots, it really takes out a lot of the jitters and the little movements that are happening in your shot. It smooths all of those out and just adds this really epic sense and feel to the footage. So that's going to bring us to question of the day. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. I reply to every single comment. So let's start a discussion down below. What are some tips that you have for creating better video using your drone? What are some of the ways that you guys are capturing epic videos? I'd love to hear from you. I love the interaction that we have here in this community. So now that you've got that epic drone footage down pat, you're going to want to put it on the internet so people can actually see it. Maybe you are an aspiring YouTuber or you're wanting to get more views and subscribers this year. I've got a free resource I wanted to offer to you really quick. If you check out the links in the description below, I've got a download of 17 tips that will help you grow your YouTube channel in 2018. So be sure and check that link out in the description below to get some free resources on how to grow with YouTube. So if you want to check out another video that I've made about drones and how to optimize your settings for that cinematic feel, you can click or tap the screen right here. If you want to check out another video that I've made on the channel, you can click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. Be sure you're subscribed with that notification bell on so you don't miss an episode twice every single week. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.